We're muted now. Should be it now. Going to assume that's it. There we go. Yeah, it's weird. I wasn't even. Oh, do you know what? It'll be the update. It'll have been just because I've updated there. I bet it's desynced everything. Let me just double check we're getting game audio. Actually, I'm going to assume we're getting game audio. If we're not, give me a shout. I'll be able to fix it because I've just realised a bunch of these things might not technically work. Assuming that everything's going to work, we can dive back on in. But yeah, I don't know, like, if this is what we're counting as the blood hunt. I don't honestly know. I just keep seeing people talking about the blood hunt, and I'm not seeing it. Like, normally it would pop up telling you about it as well. But yeah, I'm not too sure specifically, if I'm being honest. If I'm being very honest, I'm not too sure. What about... trying to think who to play now. Who did we not play yesterday? We ended up playing Plague yesterday. Let's do a Wesker game. We'll do a Wesker game. What we're running? That. I'm fine with that. Can we put on that one? Cool. We'll see how this goes. I also want to... I need to start being more productive, proactive in my approach. And I kept getting told what I should be doing is posting on my story to say we're live on Twitch. In hindsight, I should always have been doing that, but I never thought about it until more recently. Let me just double check this is going to come over correctly. It did. Just did work. There we go. Well, we got a second to wait. YouTube's fully connected now. That's good. But yeah, it's one of those ones. So what we're in Phantom Fear, Machine Learning, which is quite fun. Grim Embrace, Pain Res. Yeah, we're fine with that. We're fine with that. But aye, yeah. So like last night, as I say, like I got a really bad sleep and basically just I ended up just editing the video instead of doing the small one, which I think was for the best. Like, because as much as I think I fell asleep about 3ish, then woke up at 9. You take the dog and everything out. But I think it was actually all right. To be fair, like, it was enough sleep. But then, like once I got up, I was like, right, let me sort through some stuff. So I sorted building the last of the deck, and then I was like moving shit around and stuff, and it just got a bit kind of hectic. Where I realised, like, once I'd had my lunch and stuff, I'd realised, oh shit, we're way too close to 12. I think from now on, I'm just going to try and set them to 1 o'clock. I know we were a wee bit late because I was just finishing up, but like, I think that's going to be the. I think 12's too early in the morning. Between sleep patterns being shit and getting up and having to do other tasks, I think it's just too close. So I think 1 o'clock / 2 o'clock is going to be the time frame we stick with in general. For these kind of ones, these kind of Wednesday ones where I'm going to play cards that day. As I say, we can play longer if we know we're not playing cards and stuff. Like if the guys aren't going in, we just go, cool, we just play longer. Today though, we are playing cards, so as I say, we'll be playing up till about 4 o'clock. It then gives me enough time to turn everything off, make sure I've packed my bag properly, and I'll head into Glasgow. I'm going to have to also watch with Glasgow as well, because I seen there was a lot of what do you call it? Blooming racially based attacks and stuff like that as well yesterday. Like apparently Glasgow had like a bunch of people getting battered, which is fucked. It's honestly fucking crazy, man, when you see some of this stuff and you're just like, what the fuck? But already had a couple of people being like, hey, yeah, just watch when you're in Glasgow, and I'm like, yeah, fuck, I'll have to, as such. Mr. Kennedy! Kennedy! If you know that reference, well done. If you don't, it was a WWE reference. We'll see how this game goes. What was it? Two toolboxes, two medkits. Alright. I actually genuinely prefer standing. This is so much better. I think the only flaw is there's one creaky floorboard. I don't know. I think the audio can sort of pick it up. But I was thinking potentially about swinging this table actually around here instead. So it's at the wall here instead, and then having tables here, these ones here with the file cabinet, the glass cabinet, and then when I put the shelves up here, it might be a bit better. Because I'm thinking about it, if I'm bringing this up, it means the high shelf has to start quite high to adjust for that, whereas if I have this table at this height, I'm pretty sure it doesn't hit the arch on the wall. I don't think it does anyway, but it'll be one to figure out, because yeah, there's a few things I can move around, especially with a couple of the cupboards I've got at the back. I'm going to be able to shift them around and move some stuff about. So I think again it's going to be another one of those days where probably not Friday. I think Friday will be a sort cards thing out, but then maybe I'll change my mind. But I think one of the days when I'm off is going to be a mega Gardens of Unjoy Dam. There's going to be like a mega refurb room as well. So just cover some distance. The Phantom of the Fears. The wee two tap there. That was masterfully played. If I can be a wee sweaty sailor for 2 seconds, that was done so well. I feel bad for her though, because everyone was in that balcony there, to be fair. And I don't know if that was necessarily the plan, but we are going to go back up there. They're on that gen at least. Worth a shout. Where Bill? I think somebody's there. Ah, they're not where I thought. I thought somebody was on that. They are actually on it, but not where I think they are. Nice. What a grab. What a grab. Oh, mama. That was a good grab. Ah, it was worth a shoot. Yeah.
Too bad you won't make it much further.
7 minutes is all I can spare all that shit. Somebody was on that one though. No, it was that one they were on. Grim Embrace value is doing us some wonders here. I can't really fuck around with that. Oh, shit. I'm just going to abandon. I'm going to kick that gen instead. Because if I was them, I'd be making a play for this one, to be honest. Nice, nice. I would just kick. Go back to that pallet, because the 100% of Claude goes back to it. Oh wow, Claude did not go back to it. They might have stuck out on that one. Fair dinkum. Close. She's got life, we've got to watch for that. The other one's going to aggressively play into this spot, I think. Yep. You could just tell. You could just tell. I think because it's still a 5-gen scenario. Oh, what the fuck's with that fucking... What the fucking dicks off, man. What the fuck is with this game? Holy shit. The game just actually fucking hard chucked me into the wall. What the fuck was that? What the fuck? Like, I knew they two were going to pop right because they were on them, but... What the actual fuck was that lag? What is actually with DBD today? I'm getting a bit fucked off with DBD a little bit. So I'm starting to think it's more DBD than it is the... I thought it was the computer. I would have said it was the computer. I would have blamed the computer initially. That's what I'd have blamed. Yeah, I would have blamed the computer initially. Now I'm starting to blame just DBD. I think something's happening a little bit on the DBD end there. No, badness. We've not really seen the Claudette much. She knows she can loop this spot pretty well. Honestly, we just abandoned this spot. We abandoned this spot. Life's away. The problem here is there's no reason to go there. These gens are in Operation Fuckland. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So ideally I want to keep these 3 going basically. And that's about to pop. How that missed is crazy. How that missed is fucking mental. Oh, we grabbed the wrong person there. Fuck's sake. Do you know, I've just realised as well. What I realised was actually the... No, it's actually regressing, shit. Oh, the double tap there was brilliant. Like, honestly, if I could keep them on this side of the map, I'll be happy. They make the save, that's fair. That's fine by me. We're gonna leave. So the difference here, though, is they are playing so far away. Just in case. I don't think they would be stupid enough to do that, to be honest. Because, like, there's so many spots you could hide. This is a tough one. Don't need to check that right now, there's no progress on it. I'm just sticking to everything. Like, they know they can fix that one, which is the funny part. This is a tough one, because, like... Like, no progress. They're not touching that one. They're trying to force this middle one. Oh, well, it was worth a shout. Was worth a shout, you know. We'll take the blind. We'll take the blind because they ain't going to stick around. We'll go back. Again, there's no progress on it. The only thing I don't want is this one to pop. And it's regressed to a point where I feel comfy now. Fair play. We can just go here. I don't mind if they go unhooking people. So now they've found that one. Now they've changed the game up. Yep. Good on them. Good on them. They made that intense. She goes round. So when to go round, to be fair. What an intense game this is. What is going on with this fucking game though? The game is actually being so fucking weird. It's not the players, like I actually think it is the actual game itself. Oh nice, nice, solid blind. She came out of nowhere. I think I've just got to go for it. Oh, and there's a parrot there. They're such a good team, man. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I shouldn't have came this far. I have to abandon her. Nah, I think they win. I think they just win now. I don't think I'm in a good enough spot. Why are you coming in for the hit? That's weird. Like, I can hit this one, but that one's too far away to manage now, is the thing. This one's got no progress on it, but this one's just... Well done. I'm just going to open the door. They're a fucking brilliant team. GG's. No, it's good, it's good. Absolute brilliant team. That is such a back and forth. Absolute brilliant team. GG. I'm going to assume they're on it. I'm going to try. They're on it. That's fine. I'll just wait until it's opened. Then we can push them out. I think it's actually opened, is it? No, it's not open just yet. Jesus. Hello. You can get on the gin. Hello. You can get on the door. Thank you. Hello. Yeah, I can't open. I opened the other one. Oh, it's already opened. It's already opened. GG. Nicely done, team. Very good team. Very, very good team. That was an intense game. That was brilliant. Yeah, they were solid. They were very good. I just couldn't. I think there was a couple of moments where I was just like, "There's so many dead points to the map." Was the biggest issue, and I couldn't actually chase anyone to the dead points of the map. I also hate that map. To be fair, I'm gonna blame all my misfortunes on just that map because it's the Gardens of Unjoy. Plus, that was kind of fun getting to play Wesker again. That was fun, you know, because we just jump around killers. So like, I quite enjoyed that. You know, but I like Huntress now. Just again, just flip flop about the killers. I have not bought any new cosmetic just yet for them, just so nobody ask. I'm not doing it just yet. I can't really afford to spend too much money on cosmetics, but I do like that one that was in the store. That one. I really do want to buy it. I really, really want to buy it. But I can't justify it because it's like, if I had enough shards, I would have just got it, but we're still like 10,000 short. And I'm like, oh, right in the heart, man. It's such a good cosmetic though. I feel as if, like, honestly, like, even if it's on sale, I'd probably still buy it at the 1700 rate as well. But aye. Yeah, how good was that game? They were such a great team. See, this is what I like. I like when teams are like that as well, because as much as the tome challenge is that we actually do need to get kills, games like that, it's like you don't want to actually kill people when they play that well, you know. See, when a game's that great and back and forth, you get enough points as is, you know. Like, could we have maxed out a few more points? Possibly, but I think it would have been fine. I think it would have been totally I'm alright with the points we got that game. So it was solid. Like, everyone did a bit of everything. Like, the centre bit of that map was basically, once they found that where the third gen was, that was where then that was, my only hope was basically how long do they not find that gen and focus on the two centre ones. That was my only hope. Once they found it, you see how fast it was for them to split the attention, and I couldn't patrol all four kind of thing. Like, absolutely perfect. That was fun. I enjoyed that match. Absolutely did. Getting all these. Yeah, a wee bit of Huntress. See how it goes. Like, if the game's still dead buggy, for instance, I'll be able to tell with Huntress, because like we'll be able to see how bad the hatchets go in and out of the place. And then we can make a decision. Like, as I say, I kind of want to get a couple of games in as Survivor as well, to be fair. Like, the main reason I was wanting to do Survivor games, if I'm being honest, was actually the fact that there was supposed to be some blood hunt on. Like, the blood. See if it works again. It was just the fact I seen people literally posting up about it, and it should have. As far as I'm aware, it should have been yesterday, like is when it started. Like, because here it is even saying here, blood hunt ×2. Like, what's it? Let's see if it says. Like, is that actually like? See how like when I seen it at the bottom, it just says the ×2. Is that just the blood hunt? Because normally I thought the blood hunt stuff and the blood moon event stuff used to come up at the top. Unless they're changing it, for instance. Like, this is just saying blood hunt time 2 times blood points, June 9th to June 16th. It's definitely in that window. I'm so confused. Just says after the 600% blood moon event, ×2 feels like scraps. Like, maybe that is just the but then this is a month ago people are talking about that. This makes no fucking sense. I'm so confused. I'm actually so fucking confused. So, like, not best, recent. That's what I need. So, like, somebody else has even said his behaviour trolled us, like, with it, like. I'm so lost. I'm actually so confused. I don't know if we've. I actually, like, I'm trying to like scroll out, like maybe like DBD's fucking Twitter. And see if there's like most recent shit on that. Maybe people saying like where the fuck's our event kind of thing. I have no idea. That's so weird. That's such a weird scenario. Like, it's one of those kind of like YOLO. It's not the end of the world. It was just more like if we get the ×2, I tend to, when we get those events, just switch to Survivor for a little bit, because it's easier to build up the points in Survivor most of the time. Oh, brilliant. Nice. Brilliant miss by me, because I'm a fan and I preempted that one. Oh, how did that miss? I don't know how that one missed, to be fair. That one's a wee bit off. That was probably my aim, though, let's be honest. What is my other perks I'm running? Can you imagine if we get head on to you? How funny would that have been? Yeah, normally when we get these, like, these extra points ones, as I say, I normally just do the switch. and play up on Survivor, because as I say, it's easier to build up the points most of the time. Oh, some of my shots have been woeful today. Absolutely woeful. On the plus side, we're going to get her to take these pallets down. Don't think there's a pallet here, no. There'll be a window here she's going to get to. No, there's a pallet there. Jesus fuck. What's the speed of this Survivor? Jeez Louise, Clary. You are fast as fuck, my dear. Holy Jesus. We were like legit not catching her at all in that race. That's craziness. I would imagine they stay on that gen. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh my lord. If there's a flashlight save, do you know what? Fair enough. I want to come back to that because Grim Embrace is going to come off in a second and I can actually kick that because holy shit, the progress they got on that is mental. Somebody's immediately coming in for that save. What the fuck direction did they... What in... I am getting so confused. I'm going to leave her alone. I'm not saying she's cheating, right? I'm just saying that's like... The movements are all over the place. It's not cheating, I'm just being stupid. Something was just a wee bit off. Somebody's over. Where are these? These scratch marks are making no sense, people. I'm getting so spun around, sorry. I can see somebody coming in at least. I don't think they're the one at I don't think they're at fault. To be honest. Don't think they're at like I don't think it's these two. I think it's just like some of the scratch marks are making no by God and sense. See if I come out of this game and she's not like a P100 or something. Confusion will reign supreme. No, what? Her scratch marks are making no. I'm gonna leave her. Her scratch marks are making no sense. I think it's the game. I don't think it's. I want to know what perks she's running. I want to know what perks she's running because the whole lot of it makes no sense. I'm so confused. Sometimes this happens as well, and then you get so sus. Like, because this is the thing as well. Like, I don't want to blame the team because it might just be genuinely. Like, these scratch marks are making no fucking sense. How did she... Did she slow... Guys, I'm GG next in this one. This just nothing of this game is at all making sense. I don't know. I'm not blaming the team. It's probably just the game, but the movements are so fucking weird. Like, I know you don't hear it on a slow vault, but how did they... Yeah, just open this door. GG next, this one. So confused. Actually so confused. Wish I could just get an angle where I could fucking see the door at least. I don't know. They opened that door. At least they're just leaving though. Thank God for that. What a weird fucking game. The Nancy was a P100, which we definitely called. 100% called that. But the Claudette's movements, what were they running? So, hiding lockers doesn't... They had quick and quiet for, like, medium or fast. So they had the lithe, which is probably how they got the distance on it. Which makes sense. I don't know. That game that was a weird one. That was a weird one. A lot of the pattern on that just didn't make sense at all. The scratch marks are. Do you know? I should have like. Well, I'm just gonna look at it back a second. What was the other perks? I should have just paid attention for a second and looked there. Oh, I just want to see. So we'll make it. I think that's that one. Unbreakable, adrenaline, dead hard. One had resilience, smash hit, finesse, individual. The other had the one with the hook, where they're holding the hook kind of thing. I think that's will make it. The deja vu, is that babysitter and balanced landing, but we didn't. I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes you get a game that just feels a bit off, and you can never really tell. I quite like to just GG next those kind of ones, and we just kind of if it did happen and we couldn't figure it out, like some of the actions just didn't make sense. Like I don't know how the scratch marks weren't spawning behind some of them, and they didn't have the. Oh man, I want to go to Survivor a second. Just double check I'm not mistaken a perk. Yeah, it's just for the unhook. Yeah, I don't know. Some stuff didn't make sense. I don't know if it was just the game bugging out. The UI in the game could be shit as always, but something wasn't 100%. I can't put my finger on it though. I knew the Claude was. I knew that not the Claude. I knew the Nancy was a P100 though. You could just tell off of their movements, but then their scratch marks were not spawning behind them when they were running. Or at least it didn't look like it was, and then I was like going off in a different direction, which is weird. Like, I don't know. GG next. Is what it is, you know. Sometimes the game just bugs out as well. Like, is it a subtle cheater? Is it just the game's UI not being 100%? Do you know, I can't even be asked playing Huntress, so I want to play another killer. What about... do you know, can we just go back to Vecna for a few games? Yeah, you can never tell, especially in this game when you get like lobbies with cheating and stuff like that as well. You can never tell because subtle cheaters won't give it away. It just felt as if like on the pathing onto the Nancy, it just felt like I was never catching up, which is a thing. And it's not like I stopped to throw a hatchet. I just wasn't catching up in chase, which is where you get a bit kind of like the Claude, the life makes sense for the distance they covered, but the how fast they vaulted that pallet makes no sense when I was literally behind them as such. Because it would have to have been a slow vault. There's like wee tiny things where I'm like, just maybe. I wish there was a way to rewatch the game though. Something that I think would be the best thing for DBD would be like, see if you had like if you could just go back to a previous game and just watch it, and you could just jump between all the survivors. Like all the games, if they got recorded, would be amazing. That would be like such a great fix, especially for spotting things as well. Like as I say, I don't actually think anyone was cheating that game. I just think something just felt a bit off. Might even have just been my connection as well. Like everything could have just felt a little bit off. But yeah, no, that's like something they should try and do. See if they had it where you could just like replay a game and watch it, especially for like because obviously, cause if we're streaming it right, you've got the footage, you know, but like the other side isn't streaming all the time, so you can never truly tell. But like, it'd be amazing to be able to watch back games and be like, right, what was the path that person took? Or like, for instance, say you don't find the survivor, why did I not find that survivor for X amount of time? Stuff like that, you know. Like for instance, right, because I'm just going to forever now use it as an example, right. Obviously, last week we had a controversy, right, with the fucking bad game. But like, now obviously we had our footage, right? I would have loved to have seen their end of the game as well, just to see what happened with the killer. Do you know what I mean? Like, what was happening with that killer? Where did they just not find me because we had to a moderate amount of level, or was it just they were too out in the open and always getting found? Stuff like that kind of makes me think, you know, like it would be such a great tool to have. I think also it would clear up a bajillion things. As I say, like the message I got last night was somebody sent me a screenshot just saying like, oh hey, just so you know, not everyone disagrees with you as such, and then they just sent a screenshot of like they captioned all of the posts of people being like, you know, he's right and stuff, and I'm just like, I don't think there had to be necessarily somebody was right in that scenario. Like I think that was still like as I say, I put out the video for feedback because I thought, well, hey, if I'm doing actually something wrong, I want to know specifically what I've done wrong, or what could be better. You know, like what gameplay could be better. Because I obviously don't play Survivor all the time, as such. So like, I know some people were like, oh, I mean, some people have seen 3 clips, right, and were like, oh man, that guy's gameplay must be so fucking boring. And I'm like, you've literally saw 3 clips of a like of a game, and then just based full judgment. And I'm like, that's where I was very much prepared for the TikTok scenario because I know that's what TikTok's all about. TikTok's kind of the new Twitter in the form of the drama when it comes down to it. Like the drama pops off and it's just everyone just goes for the throat for some reason. As such, like I find that it can be a horrible place at times. You can find the best people on it, but by God, do you sometimes just have to deal with absolute shit at the same time as well. Like it's actually why I don't really go on Twitter at all, or X, whatever it's called now. I don't really go on it as a platform anymore because I just find you very rarely bump into the nice people. If I'm being honest, like it generally tends to feel very negative as a space. Um, TikToks can be very brilliant. Like the amount of conversations I'll get in the comments and stuff can be really great, which is also why I always ask for feedback. Obviously, the moment I did that though, I very much took a step back and was braced, ready for the wave of hate that I was going to get because I could see their video obviously being up first, and a lot of people were siding with them immediately because obviously no context, and they made a video to negatively highlight stuff. So I knew that was going to come my way as such. Like things I think I could have changed, I kind of wish I had just added in the full gameplay to some extent. Like I don't know exactly how I'd have done it, but I'm pretty sure like on Twitch I could have got a 10-minute gameplay going up. So like I could have just cut the intro and the outro, and it probably would have fit in a pretty decent time frame and just said, "Hey, here's the full fucking game. watch to your heart's content, and somebody explained to me like X and Y, as I say, because I still get a couple of comments about the locker play. That honestly, right, is something that will, to the ends of my days, confuse the shit out of me. The locker play thing confuses the fuck out of me. The amount of people who are like, oh, why would you hide in a locker? You know, like, why would you not just hide behind the wall? And I'm sitting going like, because there's perks like nowhere to hide that exist. And then there's some people say, like, I think that as well, because obviously the video's been made in the light of like no context to make it look bad. Some people are also like, how did you know the killer was going to come to you? And I'm just like, because the generator popped. I popped my gen, failing a skill check. And if I was a killer, I'd teleport to the generator because it's the start of the fucking game. Like, but again, no context. And now everyone's now a lot of comments I'm seeing from what they sent in the screenshot are now like, oh, like, yeah, you sandbagged them. What do you expect? Which they did. They completely tried to fucking sandbag us, to be fair, out of frustration. But I felt bad. So I even sent Rebecca a message. He goes, do you know, I actually feel bad now because after seeing that, I was like, geez, man, I don't really want a wee youngster to be getting shit online. Like I'm old enough. I'm 40 now. Apparently online at least. Like I can deal with the storm because I've been on Twitch for like 5-6 years. Like I have very much had all the comments you can have. Fair enough, that was condensed into a lot of comments in one go, but I definitely asked for it first, which is why it's not as bad. But I just felt bad because I'm sitting going like, geez, if they're an actual proper youngster as well. And then I also seen as well like they'd sent the top bit as well, and like I seen that they've changed what their main account is. So like, actually fair play to them, right? Because they've got a video that's getting a lot of views, right? And they've actually said, "Here's my main account," which was a different account from what it previously said. And I think what they're doing is they just put what their main account is as their pal's account and see if their pal will get follows as well. I think that's what they're doing, which actually I think that's a nice way of doing that. Actually, I've seen as well they've started posting up content of their friend. So they've got one of their friends is like a Billy player, and they're posting up his content as such. So I like what they're doing with that, to be honest with you. Like I think that's actually a really cool way of doing it. They've taken that negative video, and if I'm being honest with you, they are finding to some degree the positive light for it at least. So like, I mean, is it the most positive? Not necessarily, but they not here. Oh, we're about to find them.
Your days are numbered.
Yeah, fair play. But yeah, no, I seen that they were like trying to like get like some like follows out of the situation for their friends and stuff. I think that's quite nice, actually. To be fair, that's actually a cool way of doing it. You know, like, as I say, I think the only thing that's probably coming back to bite them though, which I can see that they're now trying to go off the context of like, oh, it was just a funny game as such. I seen that a little bit and I'm like, man, see, like now the problem is with that is now they're having to change the narrative because now the narrative doesn't work in the way they've put it now. And I was like, geez, like, that didn't hit? Alright, fair play. I hit you. I'm gonna break that first. So yeah, I could see that the narrative has now had to start changing a little bit, and I felt a little bit bad initially because I was like, geez, like, because they can't. In a way, I feel bad because they can't stick to their guns now because everyone's pointing out the fact that they cut the video to make the context look bad on the plot twist scenario, and now the plot twist doesn't look too bad, is what basically people are saying. Because I didn't think the plot twist looked too bad ever. one day. What? What? Did she run the long way round? Is that what happened there? I have no idea what happened there. That wasn't even who I was chasing. We're keeping good pressure going at least. They get that, Jen, at least. Looks like a one hook ratio for.
Very clever.
Ah, you cheeky bitch. Damn. Damn, Daniel. Ah, she knows the superpower. She knows the superpower. You hold W, I can't win this fight. Sadly, I gotta just commit to it now. Fuck me in the asshole. Yeah, I have to abandon that chase. I can't win that one. That one's an unwinnable chase. The problem with her is she's got the boil overplay, which makes it a bit more of a mission to get to that hook. It's a good play though.
You cannot run.
It's that one I'm hearing, shit. Is that one I'm hearing? I could hear a Jen, but I couldn't figure out which one it was. It's this one. I thought this one had popped already, to be honest. Mother Jim is in a bad spot. Oh, come on, game. Sometimes the game does that where you're like, there's no fucking way I wasn't in range. Do you know what I mean? I knew I was in range. On the plus side though, I think they were the... You know, sometimes when you just hate a game because like it just... I think even... No, I'm not even chasing the right fucking person. What the fuck? If they got like quick and quiet or balanced land or something, they have something on. You're not who I chased. See, that's problematic because they're not who I chased.
Prepare yourself.
Bow, bow,
Enough of
bow,
this.
bow. And now get on to swap our places. Be running up that road, be running up that hill, be running up that building.
Enough games.
So she runs that way. What we do want to quickly check though is these other gens. Fuck, how did that miss? Like, that one missed fair incomes, but like the other one. Nice. Nicely done, team. I think we can force the idea of altruism here. I think this team will probably come for the save, if I'm being honest. Considering that like one of the doors is there. And I don't think they're on that one. I think they would have ran to that one straight off the bat.
You only delay the
And the fact they've not ran straight off to the bat means that they're in for the save. Yeah, she leads us to the middle of nowhere. Puts us back in a centre point. Again, maybe we can force a scenario where they make the play for this. I mean, we know that door's untouched. Unironically, we know that door's untouched. So that one. I know she's there. I don't know where the other one is. She's at that other door. And then it's a matter of she just knows the escape route. Yeah, I gotta chase her out. What a great team. Like, I could probably have played that a little bit better. Oh man, can you imagine we just sniped her now? Oh, does she get away? Oh, she does. That's fine. They all get out. I'm just gonna, even if the other one, I'm gonna just walk away enough that if she did go that long way around, she can get out, because that's a brilliant save. And shouldn't be punished. What a team. What a team. We're getting some great games today. This tome is going to take ages. What a great team. GG's. Well fucking played. What a solid team. Is this not a school day? What were they running anyway? Sprint burst, calm spirit, left behind, self care. Then we had sprint burst, clean break. Alright, okay. Fair play. And then trip. What one's that? Alright, fair play. And then shoulder the burden, love it. Boil over, desperate measure, empathy, and will. Power struggle, boil over, tenacity, and flip flop was the near. I kind of felt like the boil over stuff was like definitely was coming in with absolute hot sauce. That was a pretty fucking good game though, to be fair. I ain't going to complain about that. Not going to complain about that at all. That's the scenario though, like I don't need kills to have fun in this game. Like, I know some people do, you know, like I get that's the mission statement. I'm like, I'm always quite happy with how the games go, to be fair. Never really had too much of an issue. We could technically switch to Survivor, but I think we're only going to be on for like another half hour, to be honest, so I think we'll just play Killer today, and then maybe tomorrow when we come on. I don't know if I'm actually playing DVD tomorrow, to be honest. I might actually take up the Stardew Valley vibes properly, sort of thing. Like, as I say, the only reason I'm playing it today is because I just didn't want to commit knowing I had to like come offline at some point. But I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying standing. The standing's actually been pretty good. Like, I can feel my legs are actually a bit better for it. My posture's better because I'm just standing as well. Like, I feel like in some of these chairs I've got a bad posture, which probably also doesn't help. So I think this could be this actually might be like the greatest thing ever. Making the standing desk. Especially because it's like adjustable and stuff like that. Like if I really need to sit down, for instance, for a minute, I can just like readjust the table. As I say, the only thing I need to fix, which I'll get soon, is I'm just going to get a new Ethernet cable, because I think these ones are a bit worn from how often they get plugged in and out and stuff like that and swapped around. So I think they're just a bit loose over the time of using it, the actual cable itself. So I think what I'll do is I'll try and get a new one just so that I can actually have it. I'm going to have it so it's fed up the wall a little bit as well, so it's actually not adjusting in height the same way as well. Like it's not dragging the wire at any point. Is what I'm going to try and do. Should be easy enough. This has been fun. This is a good game. We're now on Houndmaster. We're hoping the UI is the UI is fixed. Because the other day we played it, the dog kept bugging out so drastically, and I was like, oh my god. Like, it was a wee while ago, because every so often the dog for Houndmaster just seems to be horrendous. Can't figure out why the dog always bugs out. But I do want to, at some point, go down the cosmetic route to get the one that comes with the poodle. I kind of do want to go down that route as well. I don't know if that's the only one that gets it. I think it's just that one that gets it, with the different dog. I wish other ones. I wish there was other ones that would come with different variations of the dog, which would be nice. Or just new cosmetics. I actually think her cosmetics are some of the weakest, to be honest. Like, I find that they really cheaped out on this one, and for such a fun killer as well. I would love. Could you imagine, legitimately, right? Could you imagine that they got like? I'm trying to think of like some like fucking like killer / like character that I was going to say like a Cruella de Vil, but she doesn't actually have the dogs yet. She tries to steal them, doesn't she? I'm trying to think of somebody that's got like a dog as a badging. Can't even think. That's terrible. Is there really like who like Google help me out here? Google villains with dogs. That's don't know if this is going to fucking help us. Oh, let's go, Mr. Hound, Mr. Burns. Could you imagine Mr. Burns in this game with the dogs that chase him? That's funny. That's not what I asked in the slightest game. It's just, now it's just giving me like fucking evil dogs. That's just not what I'm asking, for fuck's sake. Right, okay, that'll be the question of the day, everybody. That's what we need to figure that one out together, people. I need, right, we need who name like a famous bad guy that has a dog for a pet. Or just a animal as a pet, a four-legged animal for a pet. Because I guess you could always just change the fucking model. Like, it could be like a lion or something like that. Like, could you imagine if they gave... Nah, because it would be too small, wouldn't it? Actually, I was going to say, could you imagine if they put in the guy who has the tiger from, like, The Walking Dead? But the dog will be too small for it, it wouldn't work. But something on those lines. Something on those lines. We need somebody that has a dog for it. Oh, shit. Okay. No, it's funny as well. That was not the way I turned in the slightest. But do you know what? The game said that's the way we turned, so we're going to turn that way. Whoa! Can I just say something's... I think that Rebecca Chambers might be nearby, people. Because that motion was horrendous. Holy shit, that was bad. Oh, there, I knew I'd seen somebody. What the fucking?
Loyal one, aren't you? Now.
Just break this first. Oh, there's one there. Thank fuck. I was about to say there's not a lot near this one, but there is. It's not as bad.
Enough theatrics. Now.
Oh my god. We are getting no punishment on these fucking swings. Can I just say that? Zero punishment. I think the team should actually stop trying to like hug the pallets for that stun hit. Just drop them.
Stop your whining.
Yeah. I sometimes get lost on this map. Where's the other one? Nah, you need to. Okay, you finally got me. I'll be honest with you, I actually forgot there was a pallet there. Nah, yous are so fucking greedy on these pallets. I'm gonna pretend that I didn't have Lightborn. I had a pallet dropped on me, did I not? Oh, it was in here, wasn't it? No. Oh, fuck. It was that one. I was like, there was a pallet dropped on my head. I was like, it was... This map is quiet as fuck.
Fine.
Yeah, I was about to say, what? Come on, you can connect to that. Come on! Oh my god, we're not that far. Oh, for the love of fucking god! The Duck's UI is so fucking shite. Really actually does annoy me, I'm not even joking. Like,
Look at you. Extra bones for you.
like every so often you're playing, right, and the Duck just does not remotely do what it's supposed to do. Like, not even in a helpful way either. Oh.
Look. You're
Aye, I think it is the Doug. I think the Doug's sometimes freaking out. Like, it sometimes just connects with a gen, and then other times it just doesn't. Like,
fine.
I don't feel like we've saw Rebecca all game. Jesus. Nicely done, team.
Catch.
Nicely done. We're going to go on that because I'm pretty sure somebody will jump on it. Nope, somebody's not jumped on it. Where's the other one at? There. Nah, I think this team just escapes, to be honest. I think this team gets out, everybody. Nah, I'm going to just open it for them. I actually think they've played very well. No, you're fine. I'm going to open it for you. Off you pop. Yeah, you're good to go, Rebecca Chambers. You're good to go. Yep, you're good to go. Yep, you're good to go. That was a very good game. You know, I'd be like pulling at bloody straws. Can you imagine if I just grab up? Oh shit! wasn't the intention. The dog's aggressive though. The dog is aggressive. Listen, no. The dog's aggressive. Sorry, the dog's aggressive though. I'm sorry, but the dog. I'm sorry. This is why we're meant to have leash laws. We're meant to have leash laws. I know. But the dog is generally aggressive. Sorry, it's the dog. Oh my god! For God's sake, just stop it! Stop it! Oh my god! It just keeps biting. Honestly, it's just such an aggressive dog. Honestly, it's just the breed. It's just the breed. Honestly, just you need to leave. The dog's just going to keep. The dog every so often the dog will just eventually like. Honestly, oh my goodness! Stop it! Stop it! Oh. The dog's just mental. The dog's just an absolute psycho. Honest to God. Not friendly. It's not. It wasn't me though. That was the dog. That was entirely the dog. I didn't even. My hands were up here. Like I didn't even. Oh goodness. They were a good team though, to be fair. GL next, everyone. GL next. That dog's a demon. Oh, they were funny. They were a good team. That was fun. That was fun. As you just get that every time we play Houndmaster, just have like that be like one of the sound effects, just be like, not friendly. Rebecca says to hydrate, so let's actually do that. I have a can of juice. I actually need to pop. Well, while we're talking about not friendly dogs, why not we launch this one then? Well, I have a can in the background. Oh, she's in the background. They were a fun team. Like, I think that's the thing as well. We're actually getting paired into a lot of really good teams, to be fair, which is a good thing. It's a very good thing, to be honest, because it gives you good games. Like as I say, I like the chases and stuff as killer and things like that. So like I don't mind full teams escaping. I think like the closest to the only time I don't like it is if the team then fucks around at the end. Like I mean like bad fucking around. Like, if we just get dumped on the whole game, for instance, that just wasn't a game, and then they take forever to leave. Whereas you can get in games like that where everyone's just having a bit of a laugh at the end, you know? Because we got a good number of hook states in that game. We weren't far off. There was a couple of people I could catch. The UI, though, I think the user interface for that killer, though, always seems bugged. Like, the Doug every so often just couldn't caught. Like, I think what was happening was the Doug wouldn't stay by my side. See how when we turned round at one point and the dog was like in the other building? I think it gets stuck onto him. That map might just be a bit too much potentially for the pathing of it, and it just felt like it constantly was getting stuck at different spots. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame when that happens, but because it is one of my favourite killers, still is one of my favourite, but it's a tough one to try and defend because sometimes you'll get like the greatest games ever. So I think on open maps, when the Doug can't get stuck on shit, it can be great. But then even then, like trying to get the Doug to go to the gen, like we had the arrow point was further than the gen, but it wasn't on the gen. But you want it on the gen so you've got a point of reference kind of thing. Like that's the whole point of the sniff out mode. Which is why it's just kind of weird that it doesn't do it like that at all. I don't know why. No idea. Like I know everyone always goes on about the whole spaghetti mode when it comes to the coding for this game, and to be fair, I don't think they're far off on it. You know, I'm trying to think who I want to play as next. Kind of want to do an artist game, to be honest, after this one, because we could probably get, if we're lucky, maybe like 2 games out of this. As I say, luckily the decks and stuff for going to Merchant's Guild tonight are packed, or they're at least there. So I don't need to go like finding stuff, which is alright. But at the same time, I think like the bus, like I'm going to try and get the slightly earlier bus is what I'm going to try and do. Let me tell you what it is, because basically last 2 weeks ago was it when I got to go last time. So it says there's one at 1655. Ideally, that's the one I want to get, but that didn't show up last week, and I only managed to get the 28 past 5 one that got me in for 6, and the event starts at 6:30. But I kind of prefer not having to like kind of like fucking run to the event, and I can just take my time. Also means I can pick up a bit of food or something like that on the way. To be fair, as well, like I prefer having the option as such. But yeah, we'll see. We shall see how it goes. Here we go. Because I always get like a wee can or something when I'm there. They're doing food now shortly though, which is going to be good though. Like I can't remember if they said they've started it or not. I remember seeing a post about it. That'll be interesting. 3 bills and a meg. 2 flashlights and a map. 3 flashlights. Nope, 2 flashlights, sorry. That other bill doesn't have it. What's the chances he switches to a flashlight? I feel like it's going to happen, isn't it? I'm getting like the 3-2-1 vibes. No, he just locked in. He's like, fuck it, I'll find one in-game. That's what's going to happen. 3 bills. This is going to get a bit confusing for when it gets to the hook statuses. We'll see how this goes. Again, we are going to be doing this a bit more, not always dog mode only. We're going to try and avoid dog only mode just every so often, just to get practice with the flames and stuff. Also, I've got to remember, I'm pretty sure I have the area on, so if they do open the doors, it's going to be the pillars of flames. Note to self, even if we try to be nice, we have to accept the pillar of flames as a thing at the end. Because we nearly forgot that in the last game when we played, when we were on Hawkins. And like, it can legit down people. Like, it can actually get them. You know, especially if they're injured and they run into it as such, you can just get caught a belter. Like, so, got to pay attention to that. Right, here we go. This is where it gives us Hawkins now, isn't it? Nope, Wrecker Yard. Alright, alright, alright.
Your hate, vengeance.
Hiya, pal. I feel as if that might have just happened a little bit too fast. Hi, Bill. Hi, Bill. I'm sorry, Bill. Smoking is bad for you, though, Bill. Just going to say that. Smoking is bad for you. But you also got on that. You got in that. That was not on me. I might have already made this a bit fucking mental. I mean, they got a gender. I have maybe made this a little bit fucking mental. The problem here is, like, I feel like I probably should do this because the bill really didn't leave the area, let's just be real. I think this game might have went a little bit fucking per Tom. Don't flashlight me though, that's naughty. No, that's naughty. That's naughty. Naughty. No, don't flashlight me, you silly goose. I am going to just put this game out of the misery though, if I'm being honest, people. Just so everyone knows, I'm not being like overtly cruel, but I'll be honest, like this game's basically over. I want to say they're new. There's a chance this team's new, right? And again, I'm gonna just play the thing out properly and just put everyone out as best I can, just so it doesn't look like I end up taking like random favourites, right? Because let's be honest, this amount of hook states. Yeah, the amount of hook states in this game has went a little bit fucking pear-shaped. Like, somebody's already out, this person's about to go out. Yeah, they did. I get it. I think this is the right call. I think this is the right call. We just... He's followed behind. I thought he followed behind. Like, I think this is the right call.
Don't even try to escape.
I think we just... it would not be... It wouldn't be fair. It wouldn't be fair to not just end this game. That went really pear-shaped, really fast. That wasn't the intention of how fast that was to go. I'm going to assume newer players. Aye, somewhat newer players. I mean, they still got points in, so it's not entirely new, but like, what was everyone? I mean, this person didn't have it, and it was just a bit. I felt bad there. Jesus. I think it was just that initial two hooks. Like, the initial two hooks, and then the bill that went in for the save initially just caused a domino effect in that area. That was a bit brutal. Quick and Quiet's brilliant though. Sprint Burst, brilliant. Deja Vu, brilliant. Adrenaline, brilliant. This bill obviously just had Left Behind on, which is a kind of tough one if they're new. Spine Chill, Object of Obsession, Resilience, and Deja Vu, also good. Oh, it was Object, is what they had. That's pretty fun. That is pretty fun. That might actually have been how we saw them as well at one point, to be fair, which it probably would have been what we run again. Oh, it definitely was. That's what it was. Jeez. Slippery Meat, Unbreakable, Left Behind, Deja Vu. Like, not bad builds, to be honest. Obviously, the one build isn't running everything just yet. They will get more stuff. Aye, sometimes that happens, you know. Sometimes you just get paired into a game where it just goes tits up, you know. But again, do you know what? See, when those games happen, right? Like, I think in that scenario was the best way to do it. You just fucking end the game as fast as possible. Because then you're not stalled, especially if they're like a nice team all on together, you're not stalling them from then playing the next game where they get like a start, you know? Like, that just felt like I found two people and they didn't get a start. Which is never the direct intention, you know, because we want everyone to have a good game, you know. Like, it's always better when we can play out a game that gets a bit of a chase going and wee things happening here and there and stuff. Man, we need the cosmetic for her. The cosmetic I want for her actually is now this one. I kind of want this cosmetic now. It's annoying now that I want it, because initially I wanted the Elysian. Just because I like this. I like the whole, like, evil animal style things going on, and this is like the pure evil tree thing. Like, I think the Jabberwocky is cool, but I feel it too many. I feel as if I see it too often with artist players because it does look nice, to be fair. Or you go with the full-on scary Miss Fuji, but that just scares the dicks out you, man. That's a scary one. But I'll probably buy this at some point, I think, because I do like the artist. Artist is one of the funner ones. What are we running on artist? Nowhere to Hide, Surge, Lethal and Friends. Fair. Fair. Maybe try and change it up a bit on the perk front as well at some point. Oh, Doug is the barking. As I say, I think we can get this. I probably shouldn't have got the 2 games out, but we'll take it and we'll get this one and then we'll wrap up for the day. Because as I say, I want to try and get the closer to 5 o'clock bus as well. That's the plan. So I want to be able to like get off, get everything sorted, and I'm not rushing about. Because if I do it like if I said, oh, let's play till like 1:30, for instance, the 20 minutes I'd have, the 25 minutes I'd be rushing about to pack bags. Why is the dog barking its tits off? Both looking at you getting in earlier. Well, the thing was, the last time, 2 weeks ago, I was supposed to get in earlier, but the other bus didn't show up, to be fair. But to be honest with you, it's also because of the stuff that happened yesterday. I'd rather get in and know what's happening if anything changes. To be fair, I don't like the idea of like trying to like run through Glasgow with a beard. You know, they might profile me. Aye, that's fair. Yeah, like I think if it was just a normal, if it was nothing happened yesterday, I'd still probably aim for that bus. Like, I always aim for that bus, but it doesn't always show up, to be fair. And then I would just get the 1:30 bus that gets me in for 6. Like, that's typically what ends up happening. But I don't want to be running about in Glasgow today if that's all happening, because I'm going to assume there's still like some level of police presence in the city centre as such. So aye, I think that'll be the case. The Forgotten Ruins, the Bojo. Oh, rapid fire mode. Rapid. I always forget how much I enjoy playing artists, to be fair. There is somebody here, okay. Gets hit with a crow. And then she took a direction that I couldn't figure out for a second. I'm actually looking forward to the games tonight, though, that I'm going to have, because I think the deck I've made is going to be kind of like... I think it's going to be fun. I don't think it's going to be super competitive. It's probably going to get paired into like Murray straight away and just do fucking dog shit, but I like what I think it's going to be able to do. I'm actually looking forward to playing it. The shame that I had to be fucking Batra, but like... But I realised, like, I was last night when I was like getting no sleep. I was like, right, what? I was literally like, what? So I was trying to figure out which out of the Godzilla characters I've not played yet, kind of thing. Because ideally by the end of this year I do want to actually have played them all. Is the main thing. There's like no way to teleport down there, annoyingly, and I think somebody's over here, or a crow just came back. Jeez. Okay, I feel a little bit bad that I've just like bumped into her again. Not intentional, but... I want to play every single Godzilla character there is this year, so there is 15 of them. So like I was going through it and I was like, here, I've actually played a good couple already, to be fair. Like I played Shin Godzilla. Nice. It's very back and forth, if I'm being honest. No one's even on that one. Oh, it must have been the bottom one I was hearing. Jeez, there's no reason to go below ground. Ah, you just run. That's shit. I feel bad. Oh, for God's sake, why are you the one I found? Ah, I need you out of the game, pal. I'm sorry. Like, the problem here is there's like a gen down there, and I'm going to let him fix it because then we're on the top floor. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I think somebody was still on that one initially. Yeah. Oh, it's the Leon as well. Oh, for fuck's sake, Leon, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This one is in a second. It's going to be because the only ones they've fixed have been downstairs. So like he's still on that one. We let him fix it though. It's the problem. We have to let him fix it because there's no reason. There's basically no reason to not let that one get fixed. Yeah, that's a brutal game. What's going to become apparent is when they realise that there's no gens downstairs anymore and they're all up here. And he has to come up. You know, yeah, hiya pal. Hiya, friends to the end was in play, I'm sorry. We kind of just knew where he was the entire game, sadly, and there's no gens on the bottom level at all. Ah, that's brutal. That feels so unnecessarily aggressive. But like, literally look at the gens, they're all here. The only ones they fixed were the downstairs ones. Was there one in here? No, it was all downstairs. Oh, brutal. That's actually brutal, to be honest. GG's. Yeah, hopefully they see that as well. Anyone that stayed, sadly. Every gen on the top floor. That was brutal. That was actually so brutal. Because it literally, yeah. Oh man, it just meant there was never a reason to go down. Like there was literally no reason at all to go downstairs. Like at all. Like literally every time we hit somebody on the hook, we seen the guy was fixing the last one downstairs, and I'm just like, well, we know where he is. Like, that was brutal. Oh man. Right, here we go. So, I do think we're going to have to wrap up there, everybody. But I'm going to change this layout because I want to be able to stand back at times as well. Like, it's so much better. It was actually such a better scenario. Like, we were live for like what, 3 hours there, and it's not that bad standing. Like, I actually think that was all right. You know, I can stretch my legs, can walk sort of around. You know, what I'm going to probably do is change this camera angle so it's more wide, and then I'll have the chat box on the side, and it'll just be inside the same box for when I'm on this mode. I think that's going to be the way to do it because I actually quite enjoyed that. This is way better. Like, my back's not fucked, like, yet. I was able to move around when needed. Stretching's easier. If we go to do the squats, we're already there. We squat out of camera. Like, it's not bad. Like, I definitely enjoy this purchase. This standing table with the elevation is definitely fun. Very, very fun. But yeah, we are going to tap out so I can get prepped for going to play cards tonight. So I do appreciate everyone that's came in, also for the follows before streams and stuff like that. People are coming in via TikTok and stuff. You're more than welcome. Everyone's happy here. We're all chill. Luckily nowadays people will now see context and they'll see how we normally play and stuff like that, and we're definitely the complete opposite of what was being showed. So like, hopefully people see that a bit more as such. Like, it's not just a show at the end of the day. Like, we do let people out all the time because if a game's good, I don't know why we have to like go down the sweaty route, you know. Hopefully they'll figure out what's happening with this blood point stuff as well, to be fair. I don't know if it's applying or not at all. I don't really know if it is, or if it's just a background thing and I'm not seeing it. But I would like to figure that one out. Hopefully tonight at some point. I'll Google it while I'm playing some games and see what's happening, because I do want to know, because I would like to switch to Survivor when those kind of like blood moon events and blood points are happening, blood hunt stuff is happening, because I always find it's easier just to play Survivor games, you know. Like, so we'll figure it out. We'll be back tomorrow 2 p.m. 2 p.m. is the way to do it. It's just too early in the day when I'm trying to do these 12 o'clock ones. I want to try this so that I get a bit more of a wiggle room, but not as late as 5 o'clock, because then I don't want the streams going too late into the night kind of thing. I still like them being during the day. But as I say, tomorrow probably will be Stardew Valley. I don't think I'm going to necessarily do a challenge for it. I think the idea is just going to be getting back into the swing of it as such, and then go from there kind of thing. That's going to be the plan, because I think the bug keeps biting me every time, and I've been pushing it away because things have happened. But now that we're out of that whole mess and stuff like that, and we can go back to just relaxing and enjoying shit, I think this is the way forward. Back with a bit of Stardew, play it about, try and see if we can get to the end game points as well, because I think there's a handful of times where I've never really fully finished some of this stuff, and it would be kind of cool to get through all the achievements at some point for it. But yeah, we're going to be playing that tomorrow. Friday will be my day off, completely, where I will be sorting probably the room. I think I'll probably end up saying, I know I said I wasn't going to do it, but I'll probably end up relaying the room out, to be honest, because I've got brackets ordered for the shelves, so when they show up, I just need to sort that out and then put them into the wall and stuff like that. So it should be easy going, and then whole new layout, and it'll be great. But yeah, that's the plans for tomorrow and the day after. Then I'm working, and then we've got like a pure shenanigans. Hey, Red on, just in time for us to leave. But I do appreciate you being here. So yeah, that is all the plans. I will see you all tomorrow, 2 p.m. everybody, 2 p.m. And yeah, as I say, probably Stardew Valley is now going to be the plan, especially if we're going into next week as well, because it's going to be like the pure like non-existent week for games. So we'll figure it out, and I hope you all have a good rest of your day, and I'll catch up with you tomorrow and tell you how badly I got fucking humped in card games. See you later on, everyone. Bye.